Hello everybody, welcome to August favorites and fails video. I'm going to be talking about all of my favorites from the month of August, new launches, old launches, everything that I have been loving and using on a consistent basis, and the products that just unfortunately did not work for me. I am a little bit overwhelmed by all the products that I picked out because I want to talk about all of them, but I feel like we just need to get right into it. Like, no, that's the intro. I feel like the first thing I need to talk about is my blush combo. This is the combo I'm wearing right now. It's the combo I've been wearing for the past weeks. This is the Mango People multi-stick cream blush in the shade Apricot, which I'm actually wearing as a lipstick right now. And then I top that with Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in the shade 3 Goldie Cassis. These two have just it speaks for itself. It's stunning. I have not used any other blushes since I started doing this combo. The Mango People one is a little bit more on the pricey side. It's $27, but it is a multi-stick. You can use it all over the face, lips, eyes, everywhere. It is safe to use. And then this is like $3. So I feel like it balances out really nicely and it is just like perfect and stunning. So that is my top number one favorite, is this blush combo. Okay, my number two favorite. This is going to shock a lot of people. The Mango Deep Clear Cleansing Balm. I think I've moved on from Clinique, which is a crazy thing to say because I have bought and repurchased the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm for years and years. I justified the price because I could not find anything that I liked as much as that. And I have been using this for weeks. I have not reached for Clinique. I grabbed my Clinique Cleansing Balm the other day just to be like, oh, let me remind myself of Clinique. And I used it and I was like, I wish I used the Mango. This is quite literally, I believe, like a third of the price of the Clinique. So this has officially dethroned Clinique. This is officially my number one cleansing balm. And it's available at Ulta, so very accessible. Another Mango People favorite, this is their highlighter stick in the shade Morning Light. This is a very soft, nice, dewy cream highlight stick. I am obsessed with this. I love this so much. This is what I am reaching for all the time when I want a highlighter because it's just soft and beautiful enough for me to wear it every single day. If you want to see more about this, I have an entire review of Mango People on my channel, just a couple videos before this. I will link it in the cards. And one thing that I really love about the Mango People formulas, the blushes and the highlights, is that they work well over powder as well. So you can apply them and then powder, and then if you feel like you need more, you can apply them over powder. Or if you're like me and you pick out a cream blush or a cream highlight and then you forget that you did that and then you powder and then you're like, oh no, I forgot my blush. These will go on top of powder, no problem. They are such a versatile formula. I love these, cannot recommend them enough, truly. This is a new launch. This is a new favorite, the Tower 28 Get Set Setting Powders. This is in the shade Palisades Pink. I'm currently wearing Palisades Pink and Translucent on this side of my face because I'm doing a TikTok wear test side by side of both shades. Ignore that. It's really not that big of a difference, but the shade Palisades Pink is my favorite for all over the face and under my eye because it is not so pink that it looks off, but just pink enough that it still brightens, because when you are very fair, a lot of pink powders don't actually have that brightening property. So I am very impressed with how light this one is. It's almost more of a neutral than it even is a pink. But this is what the powder looks like up close. It is stunning. It doesn't settle. It doesn't crease. It will look like this all day. I've already been wearing this for like a few hours. It is just so beautiful. It is talc free, and I am impressed that it is talc free because it lasts all day, and not all talc free powders do. But it is matte. It is smooth. It doesn't look powdery or cakey. It doesn't break apart, and it lasts all day with this finish. Very, very impressed. This is the last makeup before we get into skincare. This is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. This is old. This is tried and true. This has been around for years, but it is a favorite of mine. I tried this years ago and I always loved the formula, but the shade range then just didn't work for me. It didn't go light enough, but now the shade range does go light enough for me. This is the shade Fair Porcelain. I am working with them over on my TikTok. I don't know if that video is going to be up before this video, but genuinely, truly, I am obsessed with this foundation. It is the only thing that I have been able to find that is so full coverage, but looks so natural. And the SPF in here is a SPF 50 and it's mineral filters. Like, none of that is, I can't find anything else that does all of that. But the fact that this just looks so skin-like and so natural, but is full coverage, impossible to find in any other formulation. I don't understand the sorcery that is in this foundation. I did talk to the people from IT Cosmetics and they said that it's because of how much hyaluronic acid is in here. I don't know, but it's beautiful, it's perfect. Highly, highly, highly recommend this. I do think it is worth the money because it is so unique of a formula. Now let's move into my skincare favorites, the Naturium Dew Glow Moisturizer. This is the untinted one. So they actually sent me the light tint in PR. I didn't like that. I loved the formula, but I didn't like the tint because it was just too warm, too dark. Whenever I'm self-tanned, I will mix that in with the untinted one. But since that one was too dark, I couldn't use it. But I loved the formula so much that I did go out and buy the untinted one on my own. Clearly love it. It is so stunning and beautiful. It's completely clear. It just sinks in super well into the skin, doesn't feel greasy. It is called Dew Glow, but it's not overly dewy, which I don't like looking like a grease ball after I put on sunscreen. I do have dry skin, but I have standards. I do not like looking like a grease ball. And a lot of things that say dew or glow, they just make you look so reflective, and that's not what I want. But this is called Dew Glow, but it's not overly dewy or glowy. It is just very, very beautiful, very comfortable. Makeup wears impeccably over top of this sunscreen. I typically go for mineral filters. That's just a preference that I have. It is chemical filters and I love it so much. It does not bother my eyes. It does not break me out. It doesn't do any of those things that I hate with chemical sunscreens. It doesn't even have that bad of a smell. There is a little bit of a smell, but it's not even like a sunscreen smell. It's something else, but it's very faint and it goes away once you rub it in. So highly, highly, highly recommend the Naturium Dew Glow. This is from the brand Experiment. You guys know I love the Experiment software lip balm. That is my favorite lip balm of all time. This is their avant-garde reusable sheet mask. So the way that you use this, hold on, let me take it out. So this is what it looks like. And the way that you use this is you just take these and you put them around each ear and you put this on your face on top of whatever serum you're already using, because the way that a sheet mask works is that it's just like a paper or a hydrogel mask just soaked in serum, and then it's preventing the serum from going off of your skin, so it's staying on your skin. But this is just a way to do that with serums that you already own, and it is washable, reusable. When I'm done with this, I wash it in the sink with some soap, and then I just hang it from the little ear loop to dry, and I have no problems with this whatsoever. It has not broken. I use this at least like once a week. I use this when I take my weekly bath. This is just a really fun, sustainable way to do that, and I have been really, really loving this and enjoying it, and it is like infinitely reusable forever. So, okay, this next product comes with a caveat, because I have not used it long enough to truly say that it is not. You'll just see. Okay, so this is the Bare Lumiere from Province Beauty. This is their new moisturizer. It is very thick and rich. This is the texture. Very thick and rich and glowy. If you have dry skin, this is the texture. Such a dream. And it is such a good base for makeup. Makeup applies smoothly, deliciously. Like, your skin is just delicious, plumped, hydrated, amazing. But I am a fungal acne girl, and I fear that this is causing little bumps on my forehead if you're someone who struggles with that. Some fermented products will kind of activate that in my skin. Other ones I don't have issues with, so it's really all trial and error for me. This does have encapsulated probiotics, so that might be what is doing that for my skin. I need to keep testing it more, but if you're not someone who struggles with those little bumps, fungal acne, whatever you want to call them, this is so hydrating, moisturizing, juicy, delicious, wonderful base underneath makeup. Cannot recommend it enough for that if you are not a fungal acne girl. Oh, this is my only body care favorite. This is the Bondi Sands Technicolor Self Tanner. Obviously not wearing it right now, but I really like this because it has kind of that sapphire blue undertone to it, so it's a little bit cooler. It doesn't turn you into a pumpkin, and it is a very light self tanner. It is not going to drastically change the tone of your skin. I am very, very pale, so when I'm looking for a self tanner, I'm not trying to go into like that medium shade range. I'm trying to go into like that light shade range. You know what? I'm still pale. I'm always gonna be pale, but I just want to be non-ghostly. That is when I will reach for this, and it is so natural looking. My boyfriend went away for a work trip for a night. I self-tanned the night he was gone. When he got back the next day, like that next night, he thought I went out in the sun and got a real tan, because it's not too much and it's a very natural. If you're a beginner to self-tanner, I would recommend this line because it is the 1 hour express. You don't really have to worry too much about it. You can rinse it off after an hour and it's going to keep developing on your skin and just give you a very nice light change of color. Nice. These are powder puffs. I know this is not that exciting, like everyone uses powder puffs, but I always had the circle ones, and I just recently invested in some triangle ones. These are from Ulta Beauty collection, like the Ulta Beauty in-house brand. You get 3 of them. They were in a pack for $6 and I love these. These are such good quality. I am just very impressed with these and I have been using them every single day. I love them. They are fantastic. So you don't need to go spend an arm and a leg on some really great powder puffs. These ones from Ulta Beauty, fantastic, highly recommend. Now we get into the fails. There's not as many fails, but there's a few. Starting with, and a disclaimer, I love Ashley Tisdale. I do like these bath bombs. I know, I heard you gasp. Everyone loves Frenchie and the bath bombs, but here's the thing. These are very good. These are very good, creamy, milky, wonderful smelling, amazing bath bombs. However, they are called milky bath bombs. I thought that would just mean it was a little milky in there as well as bubbles. There are no bubbles with this. I love bubbles. I love bubbles in my baths. I just thought it meant milky along with the bubbles. And it didn't. It meant only milky. This doesn't bubble. It's not like a bath bomb. That's when I see bath bomb, I think bubbles. No bubbles with this. Unfortunately, it is in the fails for that. Once it's in the bath, it's a very soft scent. It's very milky, very nice. You can't see through the water. It is a very nice, relaxing, beautiful bath bomb. However, I wanted bubbles. It did not give me bubbles. Therefore, disappointment, but I will keep using these because they are very nice, but I'm just gonna have to get something that has bubbles as well as using these. This next fail kind of hurts my soul a little bit because it's from Brandify, and you guys know I love Brandify, but their new melting cleansing balm. This was inspired by the Pharmacy Green Clean. You can see I've used a good chunk of this. Unfortunately, this does sting my eyes, and I am not someone who I would categorize myself as having sensitive eyes. I don't know if it's because of the essential oils that are in here, but when I'm using this, when I'm rubbing them on my eyes, and then when I'm emulsifying it and rinsing it off, it stings my eyes. Other than that, it is a beautiful cleansing balm. The texture is spectacular. It works very well, gets everything off. Soft, smooth, doesn't leave a film, doesn't strip the skin. It is great. However, it stings my eyes, so I can't use it. I will be giving this to a friend. We just had a favorite from Ulta Beauty Collection, and now we have a fail from Ulta Beauty Collection. This is the brush cleaner. It's just a solid soap to wash your brushes. This just leaves a film on my brushes. No matter how much I scrub them and try and get all the soap out, it cleans them okay, but it leaves that film on them that's really, really hard to get off. The scent is fine, it's fresh, but ultimately I'm not going to repurchase this because it leaves a film on my brushes, and that's just not good for anyone. I have 3 lip fails. I have 2 lip liners that I want to talk about. This is the ColourPop Lippy Pencils and the Cream Shop lip pencils. What are these called? Lip liners. This has absolutely no longevity to it. It leaves your lips in 5 minutes. These are okay. They're a little bit drying and they don't have the best longevity. And with so many good lip liners on the market, I just feel like these two, you just pass. The last lip fail, this is the Vacation Chardonnay lip oil. This is an SPF 30 lip oil and it's okay. It's pretty thin in texture. There's no color to it. It's a little bit shiny, again, very thin, very much like a true oil texture. It tastes disgusting. It's horrible. It's a lip balm that makes you want to gag. If I put it on, I need to put it on like this and make sure that nothing gets on the insides of my lips. I'll even wipe like that to make sure nothing gets inside my mouth because it is awful and you can't get it out of your mouth and it tastes terrible. Also, when I first got it, it said that it had a caramelly scent. It smelled okay, but now I've had it for a couple weeks at this point, probably 4 weeks I've had this, and it smells like blue cheese. And then these last 2 fails are eye products, and they are both from the Cream Shop. I promise I like a lot of things from the Cream Shop. I love their brow products. I love their sheet masks, but some of their makeup's just not hitting right now. This is the Stamp and Liner Liquid Eyeliner. I will say it is a fantastic eyeliner for about a week. And then after that, the very tip of the pen dries out. The rest of it still has ink. If I do this, see, when I start with the side, it works, but then if I try and draw on with the tip, dry, completely dry. It's not giving anything. And the last fail, also from the Cream Shop, this is their mascara. This is the Lovely Lift Waterproof Mascara. At the top, they're kind of longer, and then down at the bottom here, a little shorter. It's a weird shaped wand, and also it just doesn't do anything special. I didn't find that it really lengthened my lashes that much. It didn't really do much of anything. It just made them black, but it didn't do anything exciting. It really didn't do much of anything at all. So unfortunately, pass on this. Okay, that was a lot of stuff. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you are still here, thank you so much for watching this video. If you are watching this the day that it launches, I believe this is going up on my birthday, so happy birthday to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.